Your soulmate is saying, I'm done listening to other people. I choose you over everything. My child, listen closely to me today because I have a message that will change your life. I have seen the lonely tears you have cried when you thought no one else was watching you. The person I have made for you is finally saying they are done listening to the doubts of other people. For so long, they were confused by the loud voices of friends who did not understand true devotion. But I have spoken directly to their heart and cleared away all their lingering fear and hesitation. They are stepping away from the noisy crowd because they choose you over everything else in this world. Stay with me until the very end of this message so you can receive your full blessing. I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow so you will know this is real. Your long wait is finally coming to a beautiful end because they have shut out all the worldly noise. You have felt a strange warmth in your chest lately, especially in the quiet hours of the deep night. This is my spirit comforting you while your soulmate is praying for you at that exact same time. They are telling me how much they need you and how they are leaving all the wrong advice behind. People tried to tell them to look another way, but I have placed a picture of your face in their mind. They wake up reaching for you because they know I have chosen you to be their forever home. The opinions of their friends no longer matter to their waking heart because they only want you. Let go of the heavy hurts you have carried from your past relationships and broken promises. I need your hands to be completely empty so you can receive this massive blessing I am bringing. They are rushing toward you right now, completely ignoring everyone who tries to stand in their way. Jesus says, "Do not doubt the power of my love when it comes to healing your lonely and tired heart. I have watched you sit in absolute silence, wondering if you would ever find a person who would fight for you. Your soulmate is fighting for you right now, telling everyone they are done listening to other people. They used to let their peers guide their steps, but that only led them down a path of deep sadness. I stepped in and showed them that their true future is waiting safely in your gentle embrace. They have drawn a hard line in the sand and decided they choose you over everything they have known. Keep your eyes fixed on this message until the very last word is spoken over your life. I will share a profound secret that will give you absolute peace about this divine connection I am building. You will finally understand why I had to hide them until they were ready to truly choose you. When you wake up suddenly at 3 in the morning, do not let fear enter your quiet mind. That is the exact moment I am working on your soulmate's heart, washing away their old, toxic attachments. They are sitting in the dark, crying out to me, promising that they will never let others influence them again. I have placed a deep hunger in their soul that only your pure and honest love can satisfy. The voices of those who tried to distract them have become completely silent in their mind. Your soulmate is walking away from the life they knew because they want to build a new life with you. You must forgive those who broke your heart in the long and difficult years behind you. If you hold on to bitter thoughts, you will block the beautiful gift I have carefully prepared for you. Your true partner is arriving with a pure heart, ready to love you fiercely and ignore the world. The Lord says, I have heard every desperate prayer you whispered when you felt completely abandoned by love. I was standing right beside you. Now they stand boldly in my presence, shouting that they choose you over everything else in creation. Do not close this message before you hear my final promise to your weary and waiting spirit. I am preparing a revelation that will melt away every ounce of anxiety in your tired mind. Your journey of loneliness is almost over because they are no longer listening to the jealous naysayers. Have you noticed old memories of a face you have not met flashing in your mind during the day? This is my doing, bridging the gap between your soul and theirs across the lonely miles. They are experiencing the same memories, and it is giving them the courage to walk away from everyone else. The noisy world tried to trap them in a life of average love and quiet, hidden desperation. I reached down and pulled them out, showing them the glorious future I have painted for you both. They are running toward you with blinders on, refusing to look left or right at other people. Release the fears that whisper you are not worthy of this kind of absolute and pure devotion. I have chosen you for this profound blessing, and you must trust that my timing is always perfect. Your soulmate has emptied their hands of worldly advice, and now you must empty yours of past sorrow. Jesus says, "My child, you are so deeply cherished by heaven, and I want you to feel that truth right now. I have seen how you poured your heart out to people who did not know how to gently hold it. That is why I created someone just for you, who is finally telling the world they choose you. They were caught in a thick web of obligations to friends who did not truly want them to grow. I severed those ties so they could finally hear the quiet, beautiful call of your waiting heart. They are stepping into the brilliant light, completely done listening to anyone who tries to delay our plan. Stay focused on my words until the very end, because I have a precious and rare gift for you. I will reveal the ultimate sign that proves your soulmate is currently standing at your front door. Your enduring faith is about to be rewarded in a way that will leave you absolutely breathless. When you feel a sudden wave of comfort wash over you in a crowded room, that is my peace. I am letting you feel the exact peace your soulmate feels now that they have made their final choice. They have finally found true rest because they stopped asking other people for directions to your heart. No one will ever be able to talk them out of loving you, because I have permanently sealed this bond. The false friends who tried to introduce them to others have been removed from their path completely. They only have eyes for you, and they are choosing you over everything they have ever seen or known. You must take the final step of trust and lay your old, heavy burdens at my feet today. If you carry the baggage of betrayal, it will crowd out the immense joy I am trying to bring you. They spent years trying to fit into circles that told them to settle for less than true love. I have shattered those circles and opened their eyes to the profound blessing of your specific soul. They are turning their back on their old crowd because they proudly choose you over everything. Do not let this message pass you by before you hear the secret I have kept just for you. I am going to reveal a truth at the end of this that will anchor your soul forever. Your long season of waiting is drawing to a close because they have finally tuned out the noisy world. Have you found yourself smiling at sudden, out-of-place thoughts during the middle of your busy day? That is my gentle touch, confirming that your soulmate is thinking of you at that exact second. They are smiling too, completely ignoring the people around them because their mind is entirely focused on you. Every voice of doubt that once clouded their judgment has been replaced by my clear instruction. I have given them an unbreakable conviction that you are the only one who holds their happy future. They are deaf to the harsh opinions of the world because their heart is listening only to my voice. You must release the fear of abandonment that was planted in you by people who severely failed you. I cannot place this perfect love into hands that are still clinging to the pain of yesterday. Your soulmate is rushing forward to prove they will never leave, having chosen you over everyone else. Jesus says, "My child, I know how heavy the nights feel when you think you will be alone forever. I have sat beside your bed and held your hand while you drifted into a restless, worried sleep. I want you to know your soulmate is staying awake. I have planted a holy urgency in their chest that cannot be quenched by common, earthly advice. They are packing up their old beliefs and choosing you over everything they have ever been told. Hold on to my words until the very end, because I have a mighty reward for your patience. I am preparing to give you a specific sign that will wash away every single doubt you still have. Your true partner is ignoring every distraction because they know I have called them straight to you. When you wake up in the quiet of the night feeling a sudden rush of comforting heat, listen closely. That is the moment your soulmate is passionately defending your connection to those who do not understand. They are silencing the bitter doubters and declaring that they are leaving all the bad advice behind. I have wiped the slate clean so they can see the magnificent, beautiful future I planned for you. The people who try to introduce doubt into their mind have completely lost their influence over them. Your soulmate is blind to any other option because they are choosing you over everything in existence. Let go of the anger you hold toward the ones who made you feel you were hard to love. I need your spirit to be soft and open to receive this person who knows you are a total treasure. They are fighting their way to you, completely ignoring every person who tries to slow them down. The Lord says, I have seen the times you looked in the mirror and wondered if you were truly enough. I smiled because I have crafted you perfectly for the one who is currently searching for your face. They have stopped listening to other people who tell them that a love like ours does not exist. Their family tried to convince them to choose a path of safety instead of a path of passion. I have intervened and shown them that their only true safety is found in your loving, protective arms. They are walking away from strict family expectations because they choose you over everything they have known. Stay firmly planted here until the end of my message so you do not miss your ultimate blessing. I am going to unlock a deep mystery about your future that will bring you to absolute tears of joy. Your soulmate is cutting ties with the past because they are desperate to start their future with you. If you feel a sudden, deep breath enter your lungs when you are stressed, that is my grace. I am allowing you to feel the massive relief your soulmate feels after dropping their toxic friends. They are breathing easier now, knowing they have stopped taking advice from people who do not know love. I have placed an iron shield around their hearts so no one can whisper lies to them anymore. The harsh critics and the cold cynics have been banished from their inner circle by my divine command. They are marching toward you with absolute certainty, choosing you over everything the world has to offer. You must stop carrying the heavy stones of your past failures in your weary pockets today. I am asking you to trust me completely so I can replace those stones with pure, refined gold. Your partner is arriving with a fiercely loyal heart, having shut out the voices of everyone else. Jesus says, "My beloved, I want you to stop worrying about the timeline of your life and trust my plan. I have seen the secret panic in your eyes when you see other people finding their happiness. Your soulmate is preparing to give you a happiness so deep, and they are done listening to other people. They were once surrounded by people who mocked the idea of a true, pure, and lasting connection. I have removed those mockers from their life and replaced their cynicism with a profound, unshakable hope. They are stepping boldly out of the shadows because they choose you over everything they once believed. Do not turn away from this screen until I have given you the final piece of this puzzle. I am going to deliver a promise at the end of this that will settle your anxious spirit forever. Your lonely nights are numbered because your true love has finally stopped asking the world for permission. Have you suddenly smelled a familiar scent in a place where it absolutely does not belong? That is my quiet way of merging your environments, signaling that your soulmate is getting very close. They are experiencing your presence too, and it makes them completely ignore the people standing right next to them. The foolish voices that tried to convince them they were not ready for love have been silenced. I have filled their soul with a fierce readiness that can only be satisfied by holding your hand. They are completely immune to the opinions of their peers because they are choosing you over everything. Release the painful memory of the one who walked away when things became too difficult for them. I am bringing you a person who will stay through every storm and never let go of your hand. Your soulmate is running to you with total commitment, fully ignoring anyone who suggests they should wait. The Lord says, I know you have questioned if you are destined to walk this long road entirely by yourself. I have caught every sigh that escaped your lips when you saw a happy couple walk past you. Your soulmate is walking toward you right now, telling the world they are done listening to other people. They spent too much time trying to please authority figures who did not have their best interests at heart. I broke those invisible chains and showed them that their only duty is to the love I created. They are rebelling against their old constraints because they choose you over everything they were taught to value. Keep listening to the sound of my voice until I have delivered the final blessing to your heart. I am going to share a specific sign that will prove my hand is orchestrating this entire beautiful romance. Your heart is about to be wonderfully overwhelmed because they have permanently tuned out the negative crowd. When you feel a sudden urge to cry for no reason, do not fight the tears falling from your eyes. That is my way of letting you physically release the pain of the past while your soulmate prays for you. They are praying for your healing, completely turning their back on the people who distract them from you. I have placed a compass in their chest that points directly to the center of your beautiful soul. The friends who tried to point them in other directions have faded into the background of their life. Your soulmate is following my directions exclusively, choosing you over everything that glitters in this false world. You must actively choose to forgive yourself for the times you accepted less than you truly deserved. I am erasing your history of heartbreak and replacing it with a future of absolute, undeniable certainty. They are arriving with a clear mind, having completely shut down the voices of everyone who doubted them. Jesus says, "My precious child, do not let the current silence in your life convince you that I am inactive. I have seen the quiet dignity with which you carry your loneliness through your daily, busy tasks. Your soulmate sees your spirit from afar, and they are loudly declaring they are done listening to other people. They were almost tricked into a life of convenience by people who do not understand profound passion. I woke them up from that dangerous sleep and showed them the burning fire of your unique soul. They are walking away from comfortable compromises because they choose you over everything that is simply average. Stay tightly connected to this message until the very end so you can claim your promised reward. I am going to reveal a sign that will serve as a permanent anchor for your hopeful spirit. Your days of second-guessing are over because your soulmate has stopped asking their friends what to do. Have you heard your name called softly when absolutely no one was standing in the room with you? That is my spirit echoing the thoughts of your soulmate, who is constantly speaking your name to me. They are whispering about you in their prayers, completely ignoring the people who demand their daily attention. The superficial crowd that tried to keep them trapped in a shallow life has lost all its power. I have given them a craving for depth and honesty that can only be found by looking into your eyes. They are leaving the shallow waters behind, choosing you over everything they used to find amusing or important. Release the deeply rooted fear that you are too broken to be loved the way you desire. I have healed your cracks with my own hands, preparing you to be the strongest foundation for this love. Your partner is rushing to build a life with you, fully ignoring anyone who says it is too soon. The Lord says, I have measured the exact depth of the sorrow you felt when you were rejected in the past. I was there, wrapping my arms around you when you felt you were not chosen by the one you wanted. Your soulmate is coming to rewrite that story, telling everyone they are done listening to other people. They were influenced by a society that tells them to keep searching for something better and shinier. I have stopped their searching completely and shown them that you are the greatest treasure they could ever find. They are deleting every other option from their life because they choose you over everything they could ever have. Do not break your focus from this message until I have given you the final key to your future. I am going to speak a specific truth at the close of this that will eliminate your nightly worries. Your long fast from love is ending because they have stopped listening to the people who feed them doubts. When you feel a sudden drop in your anxiety during a moment that usually causes you great stress, pay attention. That is my power, transferring the immense confidence of your soulmate directly into your weary and tired bones. They are feeling totally confident in you, turning away from the friends who constantly question their bold decisions. I have placed an undeniable certainty in their mind that you are the answer to their lifelong prayers. The family members who tried to introduce them to sensible partners have been completely silenced by their conviction. Your soulmate is standing up for you in rooms you have not even entered, choosing you over everything else. You must completely drop the heavy shield you have built around your heart to protect yourself from pain. I cannot let them embrace you fully if you are still wearing the armor from your last devastating battle. They are approaching you with open arms, completely ignoring everyone who tells them to guard their own heart.